Hi, I'm Spawney Gaming here, giving you part 3 of the Front on Beta experience. I've got my dad here that's pretty much interested in the game. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
So, this is pretty much a noob perspective of the game that is wants to know like the ins and outs. So, I'm going to let you take it away and I'll answer the question best I can.
Jesus, you have to disrespect this noob stuff, you know what I mean? But fair enough, man. I'll give you a beating once, we finish this. Hi, well, you know what I mean. I'm not big on PvP, but just visually looking at the game, it's like it looks awesome. So I am interested in it. So as a noob, break down the fight mechanics.
Well, the fire mechanics are pretty easy. I mean, when you want to lock onto somebody, all you gotta do is hold your L2 button.
Right.
This is for you PS4 players because this is PS4. And the mechanics is pretty much hold L2. You want to hit somebody, you're using your R1 and your R2. So it's just your trigger and your actual bumper.
Right.
And you're using your right analog stick to point to which direction you want to fight the guy from.
Right.
And the last thing I can say is the dodge is just X, because you can actually either shuffle out the way or you can actually maneuver out the way of the actual hit coming.
So how do you do the dodge?
Just press an X.
That's it.
All you gotta do is like hold L2, or you can use it without, you'll just roll out the way.
And pressing the direction you want to roll.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's pretty simple then.
Very simple. I mean, I got used to it pretty fast.
So it's like you're saying about the attacks, the R1 and R2. Can you put them together?
Yeah, you can combo into pretty much lethal attacks for per character. See, like that was almost going to do like a real powerful attack where it's not blockable.
Right.
There's very different combat systems for each character. Some are more complex than others.
Right.
So some characters are pretty easy for a beginner character. Some are more advanced for people that's got more experience, like I have, since I've been playing the beta for a while. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward, and there's like movesets you can look up at.
So it's giving you classes so certain classes will be like for people who's never really done PvP a lot. This will like a good introduction class, and then there'll be more challenging classes.
Yeah, I mean when you start off, I mean you have the choice to use either the knights, the Vikings, and the samurai, which automatically unlock the first 3 default classes. So anybody can use any of these.
I thought that's the only classes in the game as well.
Yeah, it is the only classes for now, but who knows, in future DLCs they might bring out more classes. But anything else?
Right, so like what's the game mode types?
You have 1v1s, and you've got 2v2s, and you've got 4v4 elimination. That's like kill the team, and it's like a search and destroy. You know, you got 1 life. You only get to revive if they don't decapitate you, like the execution moves.
Right.
And the last one is this game mode that I'm playing right here is Domination. It's one of my favourites so far. You got like capture and hold certain places.
This looks fun, this one. I mean, I don't think I'd throw myself into 1v1 because I'd probably get in against some master who just...
Yeah, there's like a lot of expert players, like they'll go in like with the high rank and player that they use.
Right.
And actually very good players actually know how to parry. They really know what they're doing with that character. It's funny as hell. Oh my god. Is there anything else?
It looks so like basically this one you got to play the objectives, isn't it? It's important to play the objectives, not just get like caught up and just.
This one
fighting.
is not about the kills. This is like objective based.
Yeah.
We weren't paying attention. We wanted that kill. We were chasing that bugger down.
Whereas like the 2v2s, that's kill objectives.
That's just kill the player. That's like there's no objectives at all.
Yeah, it looks really really good. Like, just like I don't want to just buy it and it's like have rage in it because I'm just getting like slaughtered. But if you're saying there's classes that are easier to learn, and like the better you get, then you can move on in it.
Yeah, I mean, different classes, the different hero types you can use. Some are better for like beginners, and some are better for like expert players.
Yeah.
In which I can recommend the Kenzai warrior. It's pretty nice and pretty balanced for an actual beginner.
But this one you're using here.
This one I'm using right here, yeah.
But you haven't played all the characters because they're not all released in the beta, are they?
No, there'll be 3 more characters coming in the final release.
One for each one, yeah.
Yeah, these ones are like the toughest characters that they have. Some of them are very defensive, some are actually really agile, really fast, and you've got the other ones that just look like really overpowered.
So
But the thing is about this one, there's no character which is overpowered. There's which character is like the best.
So basically, the more skillful you are,
The more you use it, the more better you are.
it doesn't matter what, as you get really good with a character, you've always got a chance to kill the other character. It's just based on skill as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's based on the player's skill, yeah.
It just depends what kind of style. Because the way I'd see it is like not playing it, the samurai one should be faster than the other classes.
Yeah, that's why I picked them as well.
The heavy knights, they're going to be the most armoured, so they're,
Yeah,
and like the
Vikings
Vikings
are
are
just
more
pure brawlers.
ferocious. I kind of, yeah.
yeah.
I'd have to be a Viking, like.
The Vikings are very hard to like master, especially the first character you get unlocked.
But I've seen one using one with double axes or something, like a berserker one.
They're called berserkers. I've actually got the information here what we can actually use. We've got the Kenzai and Nabushi and Orochi for the samurai, and the Vikings have got the raiders, the warlords, and the berserkers.
See, that's better for me because I couldn't even say it. What did you call them? Abushi? Who the fuck? Sounds like some Pokemon Go, right?
Nabushi is the character for the samurai class. She's got the spear,
Right, yeah.
and that's the only class so far for the spear class.
Well, yeah, I'm very interested in like you've hit some good points there. So, cheers for giving this old noob like some tips. So, cheers.
Yeah, no problem. Right, since the video's come to an end, I'm going to bounce. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, people.